Hi, I'm Makai. Today I want to talk about how I've been immersing myself in French because I can't lie, I want to learn as quickly as possible. Not for any particular reason, I'm not studying it, I'm not travelling to the country anytime soon. I'm just an impetuous child. Or I suppose that's the reason. Alright, so clearly whenever trying to learn a new language, there are 4 key areas that you need to work on in order to fully Sulu that language, aka fully engage in that language. Those 4 key skills are writing, listening, speaking, reading. Okay, so I'm easily overwhelmed. If I have too much to do, I'll end up getting none of it done. So I'll give you one example for each key skill, not because I want to keep the video short, but because that's literally all I'm doing. Okay, without further ado, allons-y. Alright, first thing, obvious thing, I changed the language settings on my electronic devices, but also, and I can't believe I didn't think of this earlier, I changed the language settings on my internet browser and on YouTube. So as it turns out, you can not only change the language of the interface, but you can also change the location that the content you search for comes from. In this instance, I'm using Google Chrome, but I'm sure you can do it in any browser you happen to use. You just go to settings, languages, and then you set it to France. Then just double check currently showing search results in, and make sure it's set to Français. Now that I've done that, I never search for anything in English again. That's a lie. I constantly search for things in English, but I'm hoping that as time goes on, I increasingly spend larger and larger chunks of time only searching for things in French. So for example, instead of searching common French verbs, I search verbe commun en français. Or instead of searching popular French films, I search film populaire en français, etc, etc, etc. And that leads me on to the second thing that I do to immerse myself in the language. I find movies, listen to music, and watch YouTube videos to get my ears attuned to the French language. It just occurred to me I didn't explain how to change the language settings on YouTube. Here you are. So you go to the bottom of the page, you click on language, and you go to Français. But not only that, you go to the content zone button, and again you pick Français. Alright, now that I've changed the location settings in YouTube, I just need to type in something that I'm interested in. What about how to get your eyebrows on fleek? Ha ha ha, not really, they're already perfect. How about Buffy? Yep. Now I got all these opportunities to hear spoken French about things I like. Then let's say I'll just click on this person's channel. If I look on the right side, there lies the recommended channels. Maybe they're French too. Ah, they are. Maybe I'll check the videos, maybe I subscribe. Then after that, I'll check out the recommended content on that person's channel, etc, etc, etc. You can find a lot of content that way. Warning, this can be one hell of a time suck, so be careful. I'm just saying. Then, do the same with music. See what comes up. Now, to find la version française movies, type this into Google. Télécharger gratuitement le film en français. Now, I don't know what it means, but maybe that phrase will be useful to you. I have no way of knowing, one way or another. Alright, the third thing I do is to help build my speaking skills. Now, I could go on a site like italki and find a language partner to practice speaking with, but I'm a coward. I'm not quite ready to do that yet, so here's what I do instead. While I'm watching movies and YouTube videos, I imitate everything I hear out loud, or as much as possible out loud. And to take things further, I pretend to have a conversation with the person on screen. Yes, that sounds insane, but it helps, I promise you. I feel like I retain way more information when I say things out loud. Plus, the new phrases you pick up are invaluable, clearly. I was watching Bye Bye Man in French, and I learned the phrase, qu'est-ce qui se passe? I was watching a cartoon called Corneille et Bernie, and I learned the phrase, j'ai compris. I was watching the film Batman v Superman in French, and I learned nothing. I couldn't engage. It's still a terrible film, even when you watch it in French. Très très mal. Très 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 mal. The final thing I do to develop reading skills is to read French content on a regular basis. French blogs, news sites, etc. But there's so many sites to get content from. So I use an app called Feedly, which is an aggregation tool. You go on there, you find relevant sites and blogs to follow, then whenever new articles are posted on those sites, you can peruse them at your leisure in a single feed. Less work, same results. I follow ThoughtCo, Fluent in 3 months, The Polyglot Dream. Start with those. And that is it. Hopefully, some of these will help you out. I don't know why there was such a big pause there, but there was. If you found the video useful, give it a big thumbs up. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. I upload new videos, whenever. I don't have a schedule. Too much pressure. I'm a coward. Anyway, thanks for watching. À la prochaine. That means bye. Au revoir.